Are you fucking—
Hi. I've never done this before. I don't know how this is supposed to work. The game capture isn't even correct. It's it's really scuffed, so it's just not capturing, like, well, no, it's not that it isn't capturing, it's the fact that the game size just doesn't fit the full screen, so I'm kind of stuck with this big black box on the side. Other than that, though, I wanted to try out this for the first time, because I've always wanted to try out doing something like this, but I've never gotten the chance, and now I do. So, I don't know, today, and for the foreseeable future, I want to try completing all of Plants vs. Zombies 1. I've done a ton of mods, but I've never done the original, like, not since I was a kid, and even then I didn't get to, like, the tree of wisdom or whatever, so I still have, like, new shit to do. Yeah, so the only thing that I have left to do is, actually click play. As you can see, I've already kind of done the first step, so it's, which is fine, although I didn't, I didn't really expect to be doing this, so that's why I did the first part already, because the first tutorial was kind of, you know, it's slow. This part is slow. It's worse than PVZ 2. They add a lot more tutorial in the tutorial, and then have a whole world that's more tutorial. But once this just has like a couple levels, so this should be fine. And now time for the funny thing I like to call doing flexing on the stupid easy kids game, where I take advantage of the fact that not placing a third sunflower will not add any zombies, and they will just wait for some random amount of time. Yes, no, I'm aware. I'm aware it improves. I look at how much sun I already have. Alright, cool. Yeah, there's no reason for me to do that considering how easy this game is, but it's embedded into my code now. Also, sorry if I sound like I have a cough, because I totally do. And it's very annoying for me to have to, like, kind of hold it in sometimes. So I end up sounding like I'm stuttering. Not the prime reality that I wanted to be in for recording. Oh god, I hope... I swear to god, if the fucking dog was picked up on the microphone, I'm gonna be so mad. Anyway. Hopefully, this level should be getting done with. Why is this so loud for me? I need to turn this music down. Or at least on my headphones, because for some reason it's just really loud. It probably sounds fine in the video, but not for me. Oh, right, I forgot to make the Zombatar. I didn't even, like, color half of it. I just left it, like, just like how it was dead on the floor, in shambles. Just half of the things are white. I only colored the hair. But hey, second level done. Easy. Yeah. Cherry bomb. I can't wait to, like, forget about you, because this I almost never need to use you. Was said in the Switch thing that that's probably gonna change though. Yep. See, there's the cough. And yeah. Ugh. I wish I'd have all the times where I decided to start actually doing this and being like, you know what? Maybe I should finally accomplish one of my, like, teeny little childhood dreams, which it's not becoming a famous YouTuber, it's just being a YouTuber, even if it's just a hobby. Just because, like, I don't know, it'd be fun. You know, it's a unique experience. You don't really get to do that often. Of course, I imagine it will start out very slow, like how all things do. But that's fine. Even just a few interactions. I've done Twitch streams before. They're pretty nice on a game called Levelhead, and yeah, Levelhead's pretty fun. And there's its own little dedicated community that every time someone goes streaming, there's a little part in the Discord that's like has a role that they can ping for specifically Levelhead streams, and that's how I usually get a couple of people in my audience, whether we do like a building stream or a level request, and it's fun. If you ever played Mario Maker, it's similar to that, but I personally think it's better because it's a little more robust and a lot less limiting. That, and also it's not made by Nintendo, which has some history in certain business practices that I'm just kind of mad about. I'm still mad about Mario Maker 2 getting kind of screwed over. There was totally a section in the themes that was totally. Actually, I clicked off the game. I clicked off the game. Yeah, there's totally a section in the themes area where there's supposed to be like something else, because it wasn't centered in the bottom. There was like a space for one more theme, and I think everyone was getting ready for it to be like Odyssey or something, and then they just never added it. Probably, I don't know. Apparently, like, the theory was that sales weren't good as like the first game, but then again, it's like not really fair, considering they did kind of screw up one of the main selling points at launch, which was the multiplayer, and having god-awful internet, and then just not really fixing it until much later, and even then, it's still really laggy. I thought I was gonna be so happy when I was like, oh my god, I was so hyped like everyone else, and then once it actually started like happening, I realized, oh, this is going to be unplayable, and so I almost never did it.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Anyway, I think I should mention for what I'm trying to do with this series. And for this series, I was planning on doing it like a world per video, and then I do like a specific type of mini game per video. So like I do like all the puzzles and like survival. So I do like one video on survival and like easy or hard. Maybe I'll just leave it to easy. I don't really know. And then there'd be a video on like only Vase Breaker, and then like only iZombie, and then maybe I do it in like rows for the mini games, where it'd be like row 1, row 2. You know? Now that would make sense. I clicked off the game again. God damn it. Come on, that's embarrassing, bro. You can't be doing that in the first video. Come on. Oh, finally. The best mechanic in this game. The shovel. Sometimes I kind of get confused and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot the shovel. Oh no, I forgot I don't have it yet. And then I end up trying to make a setup, and then I'm like, oh, well, I guess I gotta just leave that walnut there, that half-eaten walnut that I don't want. Going bowling, yeah! Oh, I love this guy. You betcha. Anyone else ever find it annoying how sometimes the walnuts just decide, like, 100% of the time to always go the wrong way and hit the least amount of zombies as possible? Because that always happens for me. So you watch this shit. And... oh! Alright, well, dang, I guess my point wasn't proven then. So... I guess back to my plans with this game. Yeah, the whole completing this whole game, I wanna get all the achievements. I might have a few extra completionist like things just for like my own brain, and be like, oh yeah, you know, let's just do this like one specific thing, even if it doesn't count towards an achievement, because there's a lot less achievements here than the mobile version, which has a couple funny ones, which I'm a bit sad that don't really exist in actually no, I'm just gonna kill that guy. Yeah, a couple things that don't really exist. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my lack of skill, my full plan was that, yeah, even if I wasn't going to get towards certain achievements, I still want to do some extra things. If they aren't covered by it, they might be things in between big achievements and the mini achievements, like in between those achievements were cut out. It's, you know, there's also some annoying ones that I see were gone, like beating the adventure mode for a second time. Unless I'm blind, and that's not the case. He's just a guy. I'm hoping I want to start out with a game like this, because not only was it very nostalgic, you know, obviously I still haven't really fully completed this game, even if it was in my childhood, and it's a slow game. It's much slower than stuff like PVZ 2, which I like a lot, simply because it's fast, but it's not so I wasn't struggling playing a game. Like if it was something I was new at, and it was like a new game just came out, and I'd be playing that, and it'd be like having to do that and to have like commentary at the same time when I'm still learning how to like perfect it and like learn how to do it better. I feel like that just wouldn't go too well. No. You get double pea shooters for that. Yeah. How does it feel? How does it feel to get double teamed? Yeah. I wanted to maximize my commentary. Immediate thing that I'd have to pause on. And I don't know if I'm planning on doing Plants vs Zombies 2 because that game is like after the arena update, they made that thing heavily scuffed. It was really bad. It's like, damn. I wish they stopped. I know it's like a mobile game, but it's like they started introducing plant leveling for arena, and like arena's everything bad about PVZ 2. And that's it. Everything else is fine about it, or like good. Like it's just because that stupid plant leveling, that was the downfall of it, which sucks. That's something funny. My Nana actually got me into the Plants vs Zombies franchise. She was playing PVZ 2 when it was like first like being a thing, and like during when they were still making worlds and stuff, and like can't believe she got me into that. I would always go to the Zomboss fights like on her save phone, be like ha wee on her iPad, and just absolutely destroy the shit out of Zomboss because he was like piss easy. It was very funny. After that, I think I got like the first game on mobile, and then I played that. I remember beating Zomboss, the first Zomboss ever, in like my dad's car on the way to somewhere. It was such a long time ago, but it was so great. It was such a cathartic feeling because I didn't know what the sunflower video was, like the music video, and I was so happy when I got it because I was like that was the highlight of one of the highlights of my childhood. I had an alright childhood, I'll say. Which makes it even weirder considering I'm deciding to talk on it in my Plants vs Zombies playthrough. Well, out of all the places I thought here would be the first place to talk about it, I should have a counter for this at this point. I should editor me put a counter. Do it. No, come on, man, please. It'd be really funny. It would be. Okay, fine. Ah, Chomper. Not a bad plant. I don't know. I don't speedrun this game, so it's not as useful to me. But I don't know. Yeah. I'm currently gonna get like picked up for something, so I might have to make 2 recordings and then put that in the editor. The editor. I said just editor. Yeah, it's real smart. Yeah, but so I might have to do that considering I might not make it all the way, which if anything, that's fine. I mean, we literally only have. You better add that fucking counter now. We did it 4 times. You have to add it now by law. Don't get pissy with me. No, do it. Thank you. Hopefully, I might be able to beat this level, and then after that, I might have to cut 1.9 and 1.10 into a different recording and put those together.
And now it's time for silly songs with a dumbass motherfucker.
I got these
nuts.
Ugh. Hate this cough. It's like the most annoying thing since like another cough that I had like couple weeks ago. Very good comparison. Almost like it's the exact same thing. Alright. Now hopefully I'm gonna make a setup. I want to get that symmetry in. I don't care if I have to wait an extra 30 seconds or something. Like actually he might do it by like really close. I know it's not like PVZ 2 where it just stops you from planting. This actually lets you plant if you still have sun to spare. We did beforehand. Let's go! Right on time. Alright. I think I'm gonna split this up into 2 recordings, so I'm gonna be back, but for you guys it's gonna be like 2 seconds. Alright, so it's been like an hour or 2 for me, but it's probably only been like 2 seconds for you guys, which I also mentioned at the end of the first recording, so I don't know why I'm saying it again. You know this. It's been no time for you. Who cares? Also, during that time gone, when I was basically having dinner, the thing that I realized was I didn't talk about like the little guy over here. I can't really put my mouse over it, but the thing that just that's just been sticking there in the corner, and I haven't brought any attention to it since I started, which is funny. But I made that like it was a while ago when I made this oh so great interpretation of me, myself, and I. I thought everyone has either a VTuber or a PNG tuber, and I was like, you know what? I'm not really gonna use my face cam because I don't even have one anymore. Used to, now I don't, because I was just using some shitty webcam that I called a face cam. So instead I made this. As you can see, it's very lifelike. It matches all of my face movements perfectly. I chose this because it reminded me of it's a stickman version of a duck. I called it a stick duck because it reminded me of how if you put your like fingers together in a certain way, you can make a little like a little mouth. A lot of people would do that if someone's like talking to it, just go yeah yeah yeah. And I'm sure I can just put a picture up on screen to show what I mean. But yeah, no, it was basically just that. I'd basically just and I always thought it was cool because it was like, it's like a little duck, because I saw it as a beak. So then eventually translated to me using this emoticon because I was like, oh, well, you know, maybe I could use this. Maybe I could, you know, try this one. Have I mentioned how good of a fucking plant repeater is? Like, just honestly, as soon as you get them, you just stop using pea shooter because it just solves so much, especially in PVZ 2, where you just get so much sun. So his price ends up being really, really nice. It just, you know, it stays the same. So it always feels good to just have him just on deck whenever you need him. Wish they had more of that in the newer plants that they gave. Not that they look bad, it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel the same, mostly because of the purpose of the plants in terms of gameplay, and also the fact the animations don't help. Like in PVZ 2, when they're just continuously adding new plants, like, we don't need a lot of new plants. Like, the bouncing was already in the shitter as soon as leveling happened, which I mentioned beforehand. But yeah, the new plants just, even if they look good, the animations only do them dirty because they just only have the tweens without any of like the in-between to any, you know, to make it more smooth and realistic. Alright. Hello, we about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. I'm sure they mean well. They do not mean well. Okay. Well, I guess I have to do what I do best and play game. I accidentally, I hit the top. I hit the top and it was like, oh, would you like to restore or minimize the screen? It's like, no, man, I'm trying to play. Also, let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. The best plan in the game. At least for night levels. Ooh. Alright. Well, that should be it for now. Yeah, no, hopefully next time see you in World 2. Gonna get through that. And, yeah, that seems about it.